Everyone, and welcome back to Where's Manufactured Home Tours, and thank you for clicking on the video and spending your time with me. It's always appreciated. Today I'm at the home office and I'm taking some photos of options for some of the companies that we work for, but I wanted to send you out to Albuquerque, New Mexico at Solitaire Homes of Albuquerque, where I found an awesome, unique double-wide manufactured home that I think you should take a look at. It's really nice. But first, I wanted to remind you also that today is Will's Wednesdays. This is when I give out a $25 gift card for the best comment from my videos last week. So stick around to the end of this video to see if you've won. And if you haven't left a comment, leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this home, if you have any questions or anything. And then next Wednesday, tune in at the end of the video to see if you've won. So let's get out and let's take a home tour. I'll see you there. Welcome everyone out to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where today I found us a quirky one. This is a style of design that you don't normally see in a manufactured home, and I am quite digging it. It's very unique. We've got 3 big windows with the transom windows on top of there, an inset door. We've got lap siding, vertical siding, a 312 pitch roof, and pillars there. I'm loving that. Now, what we're looking at today, everyone, this is the Solitaire ST28784A. This is built by Cavco Deming, and it is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath that sits at 1,762 square feet. The dimensions of this home is 78 feet by 28 feet, and I'm going to guesstimate that this home can go for anywhere around $190,000 on up. Let's continue our home tour. Where's Will? Now, this interior is as unique as the exterior. There are those 3 big windows in the transom there. We've got 8-foot sidewalls, a tray ceiling, and a great room. The size of this great room, everyone, is 18 feet 1 inch by 26 feet 8 inches. And look, it even has the valance up there. It's fully tape and textured throughout. The flooring is amazing. Comes with this ceiling fan. And hey, before we really get going, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps me out, helps this channel out, and helps this video get out to more people. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when these tours are posted. And I mean, look at this foyer. You walk into this foyer, into this home, and you walk right into a locker where you can hang your coats, sit down, take your shoes off, etc., etc. And then look at this corner over here. We have a real wood-burning fireplace with built-in shelves, real brick right there, and a mantle. That is amazing. Right here, you've got your sliding glass door, and you have the valance up there. I love the valance touches. It always makes a house just look a little more exquisite. And I mean, look at this tray ceiling all the way around this house. I love that. This is unique. Now, walking into the kitchen, it's looking rather nice, rather spacious, rather well built. Of course, you see the stainless steel appliance package that, of course, you can change in that ordering process when you go to order a home like this. But look around. This is nice. You could always change the countertops, everything else, the wood color, but I like what they chose here. Now, you see that is a sit-in island right there. The lighting up top, I love that design choice, as well as the wood frame right around it. We've got the dishwasher right there, nice big drawers, a big farmhouse sink right there with a black faucet, window right on top for that natural light. Good choice on the white subway tiles there. And as you see, this one is set up for gas, but you can always set that up for electric if that's what your needs are. And we have the microwave range hood right on top. Pretty darn cool. Adjustable shelves, as you can see there, they are not soft close, but they are nice raised panel cabinet doors there. I like that. Let's see how much room on this side we have. Nice, pretty much just like the other side. And then the drawers, nice big drawers, as you see. It's not flimsy. Those are real wood sides, really well constructed. And the flooring. That flooring's nice. It's not, those are tiles. It's not rolled vinyl. I love that. Check this out. On both sides, we have this easy, nice. What would you store there? The first thing I thought of was spices, but then I'm like, why would I put my spices down there? That's too far. What would you put down there? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to know more about this home, there's a link in the description below. Click on it, take you directly to this floor plan. You can see some more photos, videos, all of the things I took, and you can get pricing directly from a retailer near you. And check out this nice sized pantry with plenty of shelves and nice wood construction. And let me know what you think about this home. Did you know that it's Wednesday, so we've got Will's Wednesday, where I'm going to give out $25 gift cards for my last week's video. But look at this dining room, 11 feet 4 inches by 13 feet. And look at the wood up top. I love this. I like this. Yeah, stick around to the end of the video because I'm giving out a $25 gift card for my videos last week. All you have to do today to win, possibly win $25 of an Amazon gift card is just leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this home. And then next week on Wednesday, I'm going to pick a random winner, and I'm just going to send you the gift card and say thank you. Thank you for being part of this journey and traveling easy. But now we are in the guest area. Now, the guest area in this home is really cool. The first guest room right here is 13 feet 9 inches by 13 feet 4 inches and a big closet. Did you see all that stuff they put in there? That's cool. And what's rad about this is it has a Jack and Jill bathroom. And for my littles, that would be so amazing. Right off here to the corner, nice size. They didn't chintz out on anything here. The same cabinetry, the same backsplash, the same countertop as the kitchen, and it looks great. And you also have different separations. So like if one person needed to, was in the shower and needed to use the restroom, you can shut this door and the other person can, wash up or get ready in the sink. We have the standard wrap around a 60 by 30 shower right here, black hardware, nice touch, nice choice. And I mean, look at that. That is rad. I've always loved Jack and Jill bathrooms. It's just the convenience of it. But the way this one's positioned is really, really smart. I like that. Now we're walking into the second guest room here, and this is 11 feet 4 inches by 13 feet. So this is like the middle room, just to kind of point that out. Smaller closet right there, as you can see. We're going to take a look in there and see how much room we have, and we have a decent amount of room for this size right here. Of course, it's not as big as the other one, but it does the trick for sure. Now, as you see, this home is fully tape and textured. The paint looks nice. Everything, the panel doors are great. The carpet, the flooring, everything is wonderful in this home. And now this is the smallest of the guest rooms. This is 11 feet 3 inches by 9 feet 7 inches. So yeah, and like I was saying, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think about this home. And if you don't want to leave a general comment, hey, you know what? Let me know what you think about this home. Give me a 1 if you're like, meh, Will, why are you doing this home tour? Give me a 2. If that, okay, cool, standard. If you like it, give me a 3. Maybe tell me why. And if you love it, give it a 4 and tell me more. I would love to know your thoughts about this home. Now we are walking in to the other guest bath, which is really cool. Not the other guest bath. The other one's like the guest bath. Wait, they are both guest baths, but this one's not in the bedrooms. How do you separate that? Just kidding. Looking around, we have a nice, quick half bath right there, a half guest bath for everyone's convenience, connected right to the utility room. Now, in the utility room, of course, you have plenty of room for your side-by-side. We have a wash sink right there, which is cool. Plenty of storage up here above. And then when we spin around, you see that's where your furnace is. That's where all your air and everything is coming from. And this home, the air and heat comes from the floor. So just to let you know that. But this, look at this great room. What would you do with this much room? It's grand. What did I say that was? 26 feet? That is humongous. So big that you need 2 ceiling fans for it. And I really, really dig the tray ceiling. But now let's go check out the primary suite over here. And this is big. This is 17 feet 3 inches by 13 feet 4 inches. I'm walking over into the corner here, and I mean, this is a huge room. And it's nicely lit. We don't have a lot of light in here, but the natural light coming in is supplementing what's here, and it's looking great. Now, walking into the primary closet, as you see, we have a built-in cabinet on the right and left, and plenty of wooden shelves and wooden coat rods um, and drawers. Look at that. I mean, that is nice. You're already halfway there. I mean, you might need you know, um, a one dresser maybe, but this takes up a lot of it and everything. Although these are kind of small drawers, they get a little bigger towards the bottom, but that is pretty nice. And then you have this one hidden behind the door. That is thoughtful. You know what I mean? All the way around, you're already kind of set up. You have a huge um, I mean, primary bedroom here, and then you have the huge closet. And then let's check this out. I mean, going straight in, ignoring everything else. Look at the soaking tub. That is nice. That is huge, and I love the fact that they have a built-in shelving unit right above it. And look, this is great. You have dual vanities, great, nice big mirrors, a drawer bank right in the middle, four drawers, storage right in the middle. This is great, and I love the step up on the countertop there. That is nice and an added touch. Nice resin tile, big shower here. We have a standard shower head. Your step off is just about 2 to 3 inches, so it's not that big of a step in and out. You have your water closet or toilet right over here, separate from everything, with a little window above it, which is nice. And overall, I'm really digging this home. It completely makes sense on a lot of different levels, and it's unique. It's not the run-of-the-mill manufactured home, mobile home. It has personality and personality of its own, which is nice. But thank you everyone for joining me on this home tour. I truly appreciate it. Let's get back to the office so I can announce who's won a $25 Amazon gift card and talk about maybe something else. See you then. Hey everyone, welcome back to the office and welcome back from the home tour. I hope you enjoyed that unique home. It was the ST 28784A built by Solitaire. And honestly, I would, if I was going to score it, I'd give it a 4. I'd give it a 4 all day long. And the reason is because, walking up to a home like that with that kind of curb appeal, it's interesting, it's different. Imagine what kind of color schemes you could come up with in the ordering process. I like the amount of windows. Just overall, the siding was interesting. The beams, all of that. And then, walking into that home, I loved the foyer. You walk into a locker where you sit down, take off your shoes, put them on, hang your coat, etc. I love that. And that great room, 26 feet by 18 feet is gargantuan. That is huge and plenty of space. I wouldn't know what I would do with that space. What would you do with it? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe I could pick that comment for next week. But and then that living room walks right into the fireplace. I love that. You have the sliding glass door. You can build your deck out there. Just imagine that. The kitchen was a standard kitchen. Big pantry though. I love the way it was all situated and nicely put together. And then the primary suite was huge, huge. I mean, it's another space I wouldn't know what to do with, because it's a lot of space. And I like where the half bath is. It's right in the middle of the home, next to utility, right, where everybody can get to. And then I really especially liked the Jack and Jill bathrooms. That is such a convenience, and it was nicely put. More often than not, it's just this one little tiny, right between these two rooms. It's like room, but the way they have that set up, where you walk in, you have this nice long, bathroom, and then connected to the other room. I liked it all the way around. I would have to give
this home a 4. And let me know what you think about it. Again, give me a 1 if you're like, well, why are you doing this home tour? What's wrong with you? Give me a 2 if it's okay, cool, standard, thanks. Bye. Give me a 3. If you like it, maybe tell me why. And if you love it, give me a 4 and tell me more. And like I said, in the beginning of the video and throughout, stick around on Wednesdays to the end of the video to see who won the $25 gift cards for last week's video. And we'll be doing that soon, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about wind zones. Do you know what a wind zone is? Wind zones are a classification for manufactured homes created in 1994, which sets up the construction values for different areas. So there are 3 wind zones. So let me tell you a little more about it. So we got Wind Zone 1, which covers the largest part of the United States. That is basically, that is kind of like Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Nebraska on up. Handles a lot. There's not a lot of wind. There's a lot of snow. So your roof load is different, and all of that is different when it comes to the construction standards, HUD or modular, pretty much the same. And then Wind Zone 2, the homes are built to resist wind speeds up to 100 miles an hour. And now Wind Zone 2 is California, Arizona, what is that? New Mexico, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tornado Alley, those kind of areas. And then Wind Zone 3 they're built up to 110 miles an hour. And Wind Zone 3 is Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, all the hurricane prone areas. Now, not only are these homes built to withstand those speeds of, 110 miles an hour, down south, they have these things known as straps. Basically, it attaches to the home and then goes into the ground, at 3 to 6 feet, and it screws in. So with that that's an even added, wind resistance factor right there. And if they're not, tied down like that, then they do, just like any home, they can come up in wind. So, those are interesting things. So, wherever you're at, your home is built to your climate and your area. And what gave me that thought, it was our honorable mention for our comments today is Willie Steinbridge 5607. This home is very nice, and this comment was for the Louisville home. And where to go? I lost it. Hello, well, this home is very nice, looks well built. I would give a home a 4. These homes in Georgia are not as well built like in the Midwest. I figure it'd probably be the climate in different states. Love your channel and the video. Keep pushing with these great videos. Thanks. You know what? You do have some factor with the wind zones and the construction and everything else, but you do have some factors when it comes to manufacturers. When you go in your home, look at the specs, look at these things, in Georgia, if you're going to buy, a lower level house, your interior walls are going to be like 2 inches thick and not, a 2x4. They're going to be like a 2x2 or whatever, 4x6 and everything else. So, you also have to consider the value of each home. So yeah, sometimes that can be an important factor. And that's why we bring you these videos, just to show you all these homes. But without any further ado, I got to get back to work logging all of this stuff. But let me tell you who won for last week's video. Now, last week's video is the first one, which was Wednesday, was the duplex video, the red little duplex video, which is an interesting concept. Next week, I'm going to try to bring you 2 duplex models to show you. So the winner of that one is at DC Marie. DC Marie stated, why would they use such good quality materials throughout, then put drawers over the doors in the lower cabinets? To me, whenever I see a mobile home or a double wide that doesn't have the drawers in the lower cabinets, it looks cheap. It's such a turnoff to an otherwise classy looking home. Absolutely, 100%. They should actually take that little extra. And you know what? Honestly, in homes like that, it's a cost saving measure. And I wish they didn't do it. I mean, put in a couple extra bucks and bring us the drawers. I 100% agree. Like, you walk and there's like, a row of drawers, maybe four on top, and then like nothing but dent, dent, dent. It's going to become an abyss of pots and pans, right? And an abyss of just stuff. Doesn't make sense. So thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. I'll reach out to you and send you your $25 gift card. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the community. And yeah, absolutely, 100% agree. And for the video of the, what was this one? I do so many now. The open concept, the modular home last week, the modular home. The winner of that one is at Valerie Hurt 3050. And she wrote, "Hi, well, I agree with you on a little separation within the rooms. This is the one where you have the kitchen, dining room, living room, bloop, and then the master. I'm a primary, excuse me. So I agree with you on a little separation within the rooms. I think the house was cute enough to not be a big, huge house. I think for me, my least favorite part of the house is that the primary suite is right in the middle of the kitchen. Who wants their primary oasis smelling like last night's dinner? But other than that, it's cute, and I would give it a 3.5 because where the primary suite is located, and because the primary ensuite is too small for a tub. Yes, 100%. The bathroom was a little small. It was a little kind of a letdown, and absolutely. I mean, if you think about that floor plan, you had your stove, and then you had bedroom, so it's just gonna waft, and yeah, no, I wouldn't want that either. I wouldn't want that either. No. But thank you for commenting. Congratulations on the $25 gift card. I appreciate your support, time, and everything, everyone. So at Valerie Hurt 3050 and at DC Marie, I will reach out to you shortly and send you a $25 gift card. And join me on Friday to see the next home tour, and then join me next Wednesday to see if you've won for the best comment. But thank you everyone for joining me today. And we'll see you next time, wherever that home tour will be. Remember to live smarter, choose manufactured. Have a wonderful day, and travel easy. Thanks.